Well, everybody, we're back here by the loader this morning, and the whole purpose for me coming here today was to get this thing running for next weekend when we come back and start working. I wanted to make sure I was ready to go when we came here next weekend, because we're only going to be able to come one day at a time until we get the camper back. And also wanted to apologize about the wind. It's pretty windy here this morning. But before we get started, well, actually, let me tell you what I plan on doing. This loader has not been started since the end of October, when we stuck that culvert in down there. And like I said, I never got back to finishing that culvert. If you did not see that video, I'll post it right here on this side. But my goal today is to get this thing running. It has not been running since the end of October. I tried to start it when I came in November, the end of November, and I tried to start it when I was here at the beginning of February. Neither time I could get it started. It sounded like the batteries were going dead. So I rung the generator and the battery charger. If it does not start today, I'll hook it up to the battery charger, let it sit for a while. I also want to go around and grease all the fittings. I have a book that came with the loader that the guy gave me. And it tells me there's 27 points to grease on this machine. It does not tell me where they're at. It gives me a rough diagram where they're at, but I'll just go around and try to find them. But before we get started on this, I want to show you these food plots. If you remember all the trouble I had with the food plots, the end of August, beginning of September, I could not get anything to grow. And I'll show you one of those links right here. But they've really filled in nice, and I'm sure the deer and the turkey are both loving them right now. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures, trail cam pictures, because both of these cameras in this plot went dead. But the upper plot is as green as these, and I will definitely pull pictures off of there, and I will show you. I'm just going to show you the how green the plots are right now. Look how green these food plots are looking. This is the lower food plot where we used to have the camper. And it sure is looking pretty right now. And here's the other side of the road. Man, it really filled in good. That's all that winter rye. That winter ryegrass really filled it in pretty good. At least the deer have something neat this spring. First thing we're going to do, guys, I know this video is going to be, won't be able to see everything I'm doing because I'm here by myself. First thing I'm going to do is walk around and make sure there's no critters underneath my seat or anything. And then I'm going to put the key in and just try to start it, see if it starts. And if it does, I'm going to move it up to the top of the hill where we'll be working at next weekend. And I'll work on it up there a little bit, greasing everything. So let's see what we can get into. Alright, I did not see anything come running out of there, and I just know one of these times I'm going to sit on that seat and a snake or something's going to run out from underneath there. But I'm going to put the key in it. Let's see if it starts. Alright, well, as you've seen, it did not start. So I'm going to take that panel off back there and we'll hook up the battery chargers to the batteries. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but got all kind of mouse poop in there. I'll need to clean that out. Anybody has any suggestions of what I can put on this loader to keep the mice out of it, please let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Battery charger hooked up to the battery. I have the extension cord going to the generator, which is on the back of the truck. So I'm going to turn that on and start charging this battery. And while that's doing that, I'll just go around and grease everything I can find. So let's hope we can get this thing started today. All right, guys, I hope you can hear me okay. Hopefully you can hear the loader in the background. I had to come over here in front of the truck to try to block out the noise. Took me about an hour and a half to charge up the batteries. I did it on quick charge. I have it running now, and I'm just going to let it run probably the rest of the day while I'm here. Well, actually, no, I won't. I have to shut it off twice, because I got to do some maintenance in the hood area. But I've got it started. I've got all the points greased, there was only 18 points that I need to grease, not 27. I had to keep referring back to my manual to see where the locations were at, and a lot of the other points that they were saying need lubricant was like the crank oil, hydraulic fluid, transmission fluid, stuff like that. So I had 18 points where I had to grease with the grease gun. My next thing I want to do is take off both covers off the engine compartment of the loader, and I broke my leaf blower, and what I'm going to try to do is blow the dust and stuff back through the radiator to clean that out a little bit. I'll try to get footage of it. Like I said, I'm here by myself, so I don't know how good it'll be, but I'll give it a try. Alright guys, I had to raise the bucket up a little bit so I can get to these bolts. First thing I want to do is take the air cleaning element out of here and clean it off. Actually, let me just bring you back after I get this off so you don't have to sit there and watch. And I'm guessing the air cleaning elements are right in there. And I have to get a different size socket. When I was charging the battery, getting everything ready to charge the battery, I had my toolbox open and I went to close it. And I closed it from the wrong side. And well, all my sockets and all went flying everywhere, rolling everywhere, I should say. Took me a while to pick up all the pieces. Luckily, I found every piece though. 144 set socket piece, socket kit set, whatever you want to call it. And what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm just going to get the serial numbers off of these. I tried to find some before I came here, that way I'd have them with me. But everybody was telling me without the serial numbers off of them, or parts numbers, that almost no chance of me getting the right ones. And I just dropped my nut. I'll need to look for that in a second. I heard it hit dirt, so I'm hoping it's right here somewhere. Well, that sucks, because I'll never find that one. Probably fell down in the track somewhere. I'll find something out of the truck and put back in its spot. And it has two parts, an outer and an inner. And when I take these off, in my safety manual, owner's manual, I'm going to put right the part numbers in it. Alright, this is the outer. Hope you can see that okay. That's the outer filter. Now I'm just going to turn my blower on and blow in there and try to blow it out. And I might get a pair of pliers for that one. I hope you can see this okay, but this thing looks really clean. It's got a date on here from 1/19, so I'm guessing somebody put it on there on a January 19th, 2019. The seal looks good. No dust coming out of it at all. Now I've only got like 30 hours, 35 hours on this machine since I bought it though. So I'm just gonna put everything back together, reset the button. I am going to blow out the outer part. It looks a little dusty, but this inner part looks okay. Oh yeah, I want to get the part numbers. Hopefully there's a part number on here somewhere. I'll be back. I'll have to keep an eye on that since I lost that other nut. I did not have any more in the truck. What I'll do next time is bring a couple of lock washers with me. Alright, what I want to do next is I'm going to take the cover off the other side. And I'm going to try to take my leaf blower and blow through the fan and the radiator and blow out any dust that's in the radiator. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a try. I don't really want to take that top cover off. I think for the little bit of hours I put on it last year, I think the way I'm thinking to do it should probably work pretty good. I'm just looking around here, everything's greening up. A lot of trees have leaves coming out of them. You saw the food plots earlier I showed you. It's looking pretty good. But let's get started taking the other side off. I'll bring you back when I start blowing out the radiator. I got both covers off now, and I'm going to start up the blower and see if we can blow any dust out the front of this radiator. hope you saw that dust come out of there because it was coming out pretty good. If I had an air hose here, I could probably reach up in there better and get it a little bit better. But that's all the maintenance I'm going to do to this thing today. I'm going to put it back together, get it up the hill, come back, walk back down and get my truck. Go back up there, take the truck back up, and I might mess around on the loader up there a little bit. When I get these sides back on though, I'll bring you back and we'll see if this thing will start again. Cross your fingers. This panel has slots where this panel can slide back and forth so to make these screws line up. I'm just going to try to put it in the middle. Now I'm going to do the other side. No need for you to follow me over there because you see one side, you see them all, right? Well guys, that's going to be it as far as maintenance for the loader today. I do have a couple other things I want to do and I'll take you along as I do them. That'll probably be the next time I do that. Just some little tiny things. I checked the antifreeze last time I was here in February. That was okay. I'll check the oil before I leave here today. And if I need to bring any back with me, I'll bring some back. And everything else seems to be okay right now. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little come along with me and do some maintenance on the loader. And I sure do appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a nice day and enjoy your weekend, or what's left of it. Well, I guess by the time you see this, it's going to be Thursday, so your weekend will already been over. So hopefully you'll enjoy the following weekend. Y'all have a great day.